there's a surprise waiting for me on the other side of this door. Not a surprise you want to have either. You can smell it, and it doesn't smell like the awesome smell of those wood chips right there. That smell is overpowered by a smell of death and decay and rot. And what that is, this chest freezer here, which is 1 year old commercial chest freezer. Oh my God, why did I even open it? Came from Webstaurant, awesome company to do business with. They had this thing here literally the next day. I paid, I think, $400 to have it shipped right away, but it got here the next day. And it still has power, though it is not cooling. I'm gonna strip this out, see if we can make it work again. I don't know. I bought this one because it was the only thing you could get when everybody was panic buying everything. Restaurant supply places still had stuff. You could still get commercial units, which we also bought. Everybody says get the chest freezer, they're more efficient, whatever, but they take so much more room. It's worked out because I put a shelf over it and it worked well. To do it again, I think I'd probably buy 2 or 3 more verticals, but running that many freezers on one wall there might be a concern. I'm not sure. I think the easiest way to empty this is to bring the 4-wheeler over here and just use 20-gallon Rubbermaid containers. Today is the dumpster day. They will take the dumpster and dump a trash truck. It's still kind of cool. It's been 70-degree days, so you shouldn't really smell this too much. And as you see, the Mustang is pulled apart again. He's got new heads on it and ready to put it all back together. Something with the supercharger, some bearing in it has to go back to the company and they have to replace it. That smell hits you and the door isn't even open on this thing. 20 guys shooting at one duck's what you just heard. Magnus back there howling. Oh my God, holy shit. That thing just hit me. 70 degrees, probably not ideal. Hopefully that's all water. All the meat in here is vacuum packed for the most part. I do see some meltdown in here. There is some meltdown. Cod fillets. Looks like our packaging for the most part is intact. Bunch of rats and mice, which are not intact. Those are leaking everywhere. Oh shit. That's a hell of a mess. Yeah. I was going to use gloves with this. I think it's faster just to get it done and not fight it. I'm running these smaller containers. It's heavy and I can totally see having that thing break or slip and get that shit all over me. So I think I'm just going to take a bunch of more trips to the dumpster. Smelling my hands to see if the liquid is just condensation water or death, and it's death. This stuff here, I think it's cardboard, but it's very cellulose. It's almost like fat, like grease floating on top. I guess we're just going to pull it over out in the gravel, maybe put it on a trailer, take it over there, and then let it dump out. I don't know what to do with this. I haven't had to really deal with this, not like this. So I have an idea, which might prove to be a terrible idea. I have power right there, so I think I can run this pump. I can fill the bucket of the skid steer with the junk and then take that and dump it further out. Found this. I'm not sure what this is or was. It almost looks like this is has a breach and is leaking through there. I don't know yet. Okay, new plan. I think I'm gonna pump it into the bucket and dump the bucket into the dumpster. I think the dumpster is wider than the bucket. I think that'll work, and then they're just gonna take all the goo away today. Hey, chill. Sometimes they'll let you pet him, sometimes, I touched you. I win, you lose. The seat is so hot from the cat sitting in the seat. It's what you need in the winter. You need cats to sit on your toilet seats so that your toilet seats are warm so you don't have to sit on cold toilet seats. That's what they should have in all restrooms, right? Public restrooms especially, like the outside ones, you know, where the toilet's super cold and the water's almost frozen. Like, you just need cats to sit on the toilet seats. Will that hold all of the goo? All of the goo in Whoville, we will see. They just dumped another pile of wood chips. Man, that smells good. It's actually, I'm smelling the wood chips now instead of the death sludge. I'd say there's 6 inches in there. You shouldn't get dirty doing this unless something goes terribly wrong. I'm gonna plug it in and hold this. You hold this over here. Depending on the pressure, it might tidal wave back on you. Can you surf?
I have high hopes.
Okay, how do we do this and still film this? Oh, look at it, now it's red. A meat milkshake? Smells kind of like barbecue over here. It's not bad. No, not for us to eat, but like for, but I'm not our dogs. I thought about putting it just out in the woods. I was just thinking because then we could put a camera there when the buzzards come down. We checked with the trash company to make sure they weren't delayed for the holiday. It's leaking on the ground. It needs to be deeper in the middle. We need to prop it up on one side. Okay, so this is going to be the lighter end. It doesn't have the compressor and stuff in it. Take just any block, even one block will do, and just lift this up and pop it under there. That's all I need. I just need it to go to one direction so I can come against this step in here. Oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, it's kind of tidal waving. It's waving back this way. Is it dangerous to smell this? Like to inhale this with some kind of disease it'll cause? Some ailment you will now live with, or will it somehow develop superpowers? Oh man, I got it on my arm. Could you totally see slipping into this?
Yes.
Let's see. Hopefully there are no glitches right now. Ooh, yep, starting to feel a little weight. It's making waves. Ooh, I'm seeing a splash. Oh shit, the trash guy's here. Damn it. Oh man. Well, we are not taking this to the dumpster now. That plan. Yep, that plan has changed. Okay, new plan. This is going to go into the wood mulch, and then we'll just bury it. I'll put it back in there, and then we'll push some on top of it. A few weeks from now, you'll uncover it. You won't even smell it. What if it makes like a neurotoxin or like ricin or something? Look at it steaming. Can you see it? I think you park it back. I don't think we even really need to rinse it since you run chips to it. Let's put some fresh water into the freezer and then pump some fresh water. That water can just go out in the gravel. I still have to feed animals. You guys see that all the time. I've got some reflective stickers to put on the gate so that when it's foggy we can tell if the gate's closed a little better visually. Inside the row house here. As you see, we're not taking advantage of its usefulness currently. Hello. So they're saying negative 16 degree weather. We're at about 70 degrees probably right now. Ants. They're looking for the fats. Once I walk away, he'll go take a taste, see what's there. Yeah, he doesn't want nothing. He doesn't want it. He's not hungry, or at least not for that. He eats a lot of meat. And this is just clean out stuff that had been the last of a jar, and nobody grabs the open jar. So it just sits in the fridge, and then stuff gets pushed back and it just gets old. So I finally took a bunch of that and dumped it out, and that'll go to the animals today, right now. And then over here is where we dumped all that sludge out of the freezer. Can't smell it, not a clue it's even here. All you smell is fresh pine. Duck, duck, go! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I could have sworn there was 7 there yesterday. So there's 6. They're dirty. That makes me think that she's sitting on them, maybe. Did you get locked inside? Huh? Did you get locked in here? Come on. You want out? Sniff butts. Nobody's really hungry. There's pellets and corn on the ground, and nobody's in a real hurry. Look at them doing the head nod thing. That goose is going to try to get on it. That's not the goose. That's just a big duck. Oh, she's letting him. I don't know if he's got her or not. She went in there and just like laid down flat, kind of stood flat, kind of. I guess that's the end of this exercise here. So I'm back up here after feeding at a time that I'm usually not here. Mama duck is on the nest over here. Maybe she ate it. Maybe she pushed one out and the dog got it. I don't know. Maybe she had one and she knew it was bad somehow. I need some scratch, some layer pellet, and some rabbit pellets up here. Normally I would just take them up tomorrow morning when I go up and feed, but it's probably storming tomorrow. I've got a clearing right now, no storm, so I'll go ahead and stage this stuff so I don't have to fight with it in the rain. I don't know where all the other cats are, but he's been out here quite a bit, and he's not real friendly. Normally you can get right up next to him, and right now that's not the case. Having equipment makes things so much easier. This four-wheeler is like having an electric wheelbarrow or an electric wagon or a four-wheeler. I added more water into their little water hole, and in getting the hose out she ran off, and now she's back. So I've seen her sitting on the eggs. She's staying close to the eggs. Or maybe she'll hatch them out. I don't know. We'll see. We're supposed to have a lot of cold coming in next week, and I'm seeing different things. Like weather app is showing like 20-degree weather. Other apps and people who are communicating are saying possible -16. So I'm probably going to take a bunch of those wood chips over there and put them up here. So there's heavy mulch down here. We don't really get snow on the ground much in here with the trees. It just doesn't get through this clump of trees. And then having the bedding just gives them more warmth. It'll literally steam through the snow or ice. Reflectitizers. Fluorescent orange reflective tape strips. My county line. That's Tractor Supply's brand. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 in there, and it says 4 on the package. I hadn't noticed that before, but are a very nice, heavy material. I expect that they will work well. They'll definitely, seems like they'll hold up. I don't know about UV stabilization, but shows them on the back of tractors and, you know, grain wagons and stuff. So we'll give that a go tonight and see what that looks like. We need to know in the dark whether this gate is here or over there. And there's a 4, 8, 12, it's a 16-foot gap. No, it's a 20-foot. It's a 5 feet each there. It's a 20-foot gap. So we can see, we'll know just from the distance whether it's open or closed, which is what we need. In different weather, you got to walk a ways out, especially fog and stuff. So that'll do exactly what we need to do. The other thing I need to do is, I've got a pile of leaves here that's affecting the sensor. So I need to move those leaves. Normally I would burn them, but this, I'm afraid it'll affect the black coating on the chain link. I think it's vinyl. So it's easy. We'll just scrape them up and just put them in the compost pile. So the easy solution for these is I have a big 70-gallon square trash can. So these are Rubbermaid trash cans also. I want to say they're 70-gallon. They take like a 70-gallon bag, I think. We get these at Walmart. They come with a lid, and they're good trash cans. They're not nearly as strong as the Rubbermaid Brutes. And they work if you're on a slab, if you're on sidewalks, concrete, they work well. Where they don't shine is the wheel. It's a hollow plastic wheel, and dragging them around on gravel, it just destroys them. And if you have any kind of weight, you can see it's already starting to split right there. If you have any kind of weight in them, they just break super fast. So a solution to it, if this is what you have, a solution would be to just put it, when it's heavy, put it on a dolly. Trying to make soil, we were doing compost, and I would cut grass greens and then mix greens with browns. It would quickly break down and make compost. We just use trash cans, and we would just scoop them in like I'm going to show you right here. Amanda bought me for, I think, Father's Day one year, this leaf rake thing, and it's a big tow-behind trailer. It has a broom, and it sweeps the leaves as you drive up across. You can put it on the back of a mower or a four-wheeler, and it fills this thing up super fast. It works really well. It really sweeps the grass. Christmas, Father's Day, something, she bought me a motorized one that's a tow-behind. And that thing is an animal. It works pretty well. It actually, if I remember right, it also has a thing that catches all the grass clippings. You can rig it up to your port, your exhaust port for clippings on your mower, and tow it behind. We're just to the point with the wood chips, we stopped doing all this. I had a friend who had a lawn leaf business, so he would do landscaping, mowing in the summer. And then as soon as the leaves started falling, he would do all the leaf pickup. And he was dumping all his leaves here on the top, up top. And we still have up top, it looks like this, and it's just like rich potting soil. And that's all the rotted leaves up top. We did this field here, well, this run right here, in wood chips maybe 2 years ago. And they were probably 24 inches deep. Like they were so deep, it was hard to walk on them. And here, I mean, you can see what that looks like now. Back to the trash can. How do I do this? Watch. Bar back here, the axle. Just like that. And here's the sensor. So this is the issue right here. And the leaves have fallen, so all the leaves that are down are already on the ground. And the wind just blows in a manner that they collect right here. It's halfway done in just the time I've been doing the video here, so not a big deal. Job's about 50 to 75% done. Trash can's full. I'll throw it on the four-wheeler, run it up to the compost pile, dump it, come down, get one more trash can full of leaves, call it a day, be done with this task here, and that'll be some good leaves up in the compost, and this fence issue will be solved. Man, I just picked that up and I have my earphones on, and I heard something in my arm snap. It's right in here. I can't even, it's right in here, and it hurts to rotate it, and I'm feeling it all the way up my arm. It's turning super red too. I did bis and tris a ton yesterday, so I'm feeling the push pull, but I have like my grip strength to even grab my pants is super weak. I'm not sure what just happened. I don't know what that can weighs. Not much, maybe 40 pounds or so maybe. But something just tore in my arm. I'm not sure what that was.